Surely it's time to move on. I haven't even asked my first question yet. Fine. Go ahead. There are reports you held an American green card whilst you were an MP. How do you explain that? Well, it's always important to have a backup plan. You're a Minister of State. And who decides that? The public, then the Prime Minister. Hardly a reliable career path. And anyway, I gave back my green card last year. Because it expired. Yes, it's useless now. You also registered as non-domiciled for several years. Why? Can I make it clear that my heart has always been with this country? It's just that my money likes to play the field. What? I've always believed that it's your moral duty to pay as little tax as the law allows. And if you're in a position to shape those laws to your own advantage, well, then go for it. So you were avoiding tax. Sure, when I worked in the city, I didn't pay any tax, but then nobody really expects bankers to do the right thing. But when I moved into politics, I realised it was my moral duty to fund the NHS, at least until I was in a senior enough position to be able to abolish it. Turning to your wife now, my wife has nothing to do with me. She's a multi-millionaire who lives here but doesn't pay tax here. She does now. Since when? The beginning of this interview. So she can just decide whether or not to pay tax depending on your political needs. Isn't she great? But for years she's been living here whilst claiming to be a permanent resident of another country. Yes, she lives in a different country for tax purposes and sleeps in a different bedroom for sex purposes. How many bedrooms do you have? In which house? Can you not see that to the general public this whole situation could look a bit dodgy? Not at all, but just in case anybody does think like that, I've referred myself to the ethics czar for a full investigation. Is that the same czar who replaced the one who resigned because the Prime Minister didn't take his report into bullying by the Home Secretary seriously? Yes. And who then cleared the Prime Minister of being deliberately misleading about the funding of his flat refurbishment, even though he wasn't given all of the evidence at the time? Indeed. I'm confident that he'll clear me and my wife of all wrongdoing, because that's what he does. And now I think it's time to move on. Thank you, Minister. Next up, as Marine Le Pen makes it to the second round of the French presidential election, we'll ask our media panel, made up of 3 journalists from conservative newspapers, 2 populist commentators and 1 left-wing blogger, just why and how the far right continues to make inroads across Europe.